Hi guys, so in this video I just wanted to show you how you can integrate your outreach account with Bitscale. A fairly common sequencer in the market and we integrate very well with it. So I'll just show you how you can set that up. Obviously you would have to first go to the integration section here, left, and go to add integration. Search for outreach and you'll find it right here. Just select that. Click on connect outreach. Now I already have outreach connected in my session, so it would just pick that up and set the integration up. In case you're not logged into outreach on your on the window that you're working on, it will take you to the bridge where you can just log in using OAuth and it will then automatically get integrated in this case, right? Just click on create integration and that's it. That's all you need to do as far as the integration is concerned. The way outreach handles prospects is a little different than traditional sequencers. So I'll give you more context when we actually move into a grid. So here we have a grid setup where we have a few contacts, okay, and we have found their emails and essentially we want to reach out to them and send this data to outreach. Now, outreach first requires you to create a prospect before you actually add them to a sequence, unlike traditional tools such as Instantly or Smart Leads maybe, right? So where you can straight away add contacts to a sequence. Here you can't do that. You need to first create a prospect. And so any sequencing operation or any workflow requires two steps: adding or updating the prospect as the first step. You'll find your account here. Select that. You can find this enrichment in the, this integration in the enrichment tab here in integrations. So you would first have to add or update the prospect and then add it to a sequence. So two steps are in. There's also a prospect lookup existing. For example, if there's a list that you have already worked on and you maybe want to just maybe send them another email. For that, you can look up their prospect ID and then set up the sequence aspect. So that is also possible, but not really relevant for this workflow. So if you're creating new leads and adding new leads, you just need these two actions set up, right? So I have that available in this grid itself. So add or update prospect, just select your account, select a record type, prospect here. Action would be add record. And prospect email is the identifier and the value that will be referenced most probably. Save that and I'll run it. And once it runs, it creates the prospect on outreach's end and also gives you the ID of the prospect, right? And once the ID is available, you can add the prospect to a sequence. So here we have, I'll select the outreach account. I have selected a sequence called Bitscale test. You might have different sequences available. And here I just map the ID and the mailbox it needs to be connected to. So here, which is our founder's email. Just save that, run. And yeah, the person has been added into the outreach. And then whatever sequence that you have set up will run on its own. Fairly simple, but just an extra step. So if you run into any problems or any questions, do reach out to us. We can always help out there. Cheers. Bye.